Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to get the best possible price per lesson for Lingoda. You know, Lingoda is this online language school that offers online language classes with native speakers in German, French, Spanish, English, and now also Italian. I have another video about Lingoda with my honest thoughts and review of Lingoda. If you're interested, check it out first. In this video, we are focusing on the pricing only and how to get the best deal from Lingoda. I will share my tips. Tip number 1 is wait for a promotion. Lingoda usually has quite a few promotions during the year, and the best one in my experience is November Black Friday promotion. Typically, it's not literally just on this particular Friday. It's like a couple of weeks before Black Friday and a couple of weeks after Black Friday. During the Black Friday promotion, Lingoda offers discounts up to 50%, which is really a lot. The next best promotions they have usually around New Year, New Year's Eve, because then they have this promotion about New Year's resolutions and also offer discounts from what I remember up to 35%. They also have good promotions and discounts around early September, back to school promotion, and sometimes also in summer. So it's really worth to check out and sometimes to wait just a little bit to get at least some discount. Check out my link below to see whether there is currently a promotion at Lingoda. Tip number 2, you will not believe it, but check out the prices in different currencies for Lingoda. Lingoda obviously cannot adjust prices every day depending on the FX rates that are fluctuating quite a lot these days. They set fixed prices, and sometimes the currencies move quite a lot even during a couple of weeks or a month. And then it could be that the price for exactly the same language, exactly the same lesson in US dollar and in euro differs significantly. In my experience, sometimes like 20-25%. And this is really a lot, especially if you buy a large package. You can save up to 25% just choosing wisely the currency. In Switzerland, currently there are euro, Swiss franc, US dollar available. I think that's it, 3 currencies. When I lived in Germany, I remember I also had Polish zloty as an option. And back then, Polish zloty was always the best currency to pay. It offered up to 30% discount on the price in euro. So really check out different currencies. Tip number 3, choose wisely between different offerings that they have. They have normal subscription, but also Sprint and Super Sprint. Super Sprint and Sprint are quite intense. You have lessons every day or every second day. You have to fulfill certain criteria, how you take those lessons. And if you do everything right, at the end of those sprints, you will get a cashback. And I can assure you that it's really not a scam. I personally got this cashback. Just be a little bit patient, because usually they give you the refund not literally one day after the sprint is over, but they have to process it. And in my case, it took probably a month or 2 months until I really got back my money. But it's not a scam and it really works. And if you're really serious about learning the language, it's also a very good option to significantly reduce price per lesson. If you don't want to have such an intense studying experience, there is another option. You can go for a normal subscription, but here I have my trick as well. Go for the biggest possible subscription option during your first month when you get the discount. Go for 40 lessons a month. The trick is that you don't have to use those 40 lessons during your first month. You get lesson credits and they stay with you for 1 year and you can use them later on. So what I would personally do is I would buy those 40 lessons in the first month, get the best possible price for those 40 lessons, and then during the next month switch to 5 lessons per week subscription. And then I would have like probably the perfect price per lesson during the next 2, 3, 4, sometimes even 5 months, depending on how many lessons I take a week. Like usually I would go for 2 to 3 lessons a week. And this is, like, from my experience, the best pricing opportunity if you don't want to go for a sprint or super sprint. This is probably it in terms of the pricing tricks and tips. I have another extra. This is less about pricing, but more about the value. If you want to improve your speaking during Lingoda lessons, and this is usually the main goal of those students who take Lingoda lessons, it really makes sense to try to find the time during the day when the groups are rather small. I remember that I took my French lessons early in the morning, from 6 to 7 in the morning, sometimes from 7 to 8 in the morning. And during these times, there are less students, obviously. And almost always I was either a single student in the classroom, or there were 2 of us, or maximum that I remember, there were probably 3 students in one class during that time. And of course, if you practice speaking, the teacher can devote much more attention to your speaking than if there are 5 students in the group. Like, just imagine there is 1 hour, you divide 1 hour by 5 students, or you divide this by 1 hour by just 2 students. So the value and the effectiveness of this class increases significantly, and the price stays the same. Thank you very much for watching. Check out the link below to see whether there is a good promotion right now, and watch my previous video to decide whether Lingoda is the right thing for you or not. Thank you. Bye-bye.